Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for joining us, Shin's Live. Okay, it's Monday. I don't even know the actual date, but it's Monday. I know that. Okay, so if you guys have been logging in every day, fantastic. Make sure that your video is on so that Ma'am Nicole can record your name. Okay, because that's how we're recording how many classes you guys have been taking while you guys are stuck at home. Okay, so don't forget, video's on. Okay. Also, if you guys are just brand new, make sure that you guys have your towel chucks. We're going to be using your nunchucks, like your towel chucks, as like a jump rope to warm up almost every day. We're basically going to use those things every day, okay, just to get your shoulders activated, your core, your legs, right? So, okay, so we're going to use those every day. Just a towel, painter's tape. Don't forget, tape each end, okay, kind of roll it kind of tight. Don't hit your brothers and sisters with them. Okay, now, before we start, I know that Serenity, I mentioned this last week. Every day we do this, we're gonna talk about 3 things that we're grateful for. If you guys were here for the 4 o'clock class, you can still join in. Okay, so what we did for the last class is that we all took turns talking about the 3 things that we were grateful for, and we're gonna start with Serenity. Go ahead.
What's up, guys? 3 things is kind of like your senses. For me, it's my sight. I'm glad that I can see all you guys, see my friends. My hearing, I'm glad that I can hear. Even though I got a little cauliflower, I'm thankful I can still hear. And then last but not least is my health, so that way I could do this and train with you guys.
All right, Ma'am Nalani, 3 things that you're grateful for.
The 3 things I'm grateful for are my friends. I've been talking to them a lot, catching up with all these people. Technology, so I can catch up with everybody. I've been Skyping everybody, FaceTiming, text messaging, and last but not least, my parents, because they are here, they're taking care of me, and we're all doing this together.
Okay, so with the last class, I'm going to just tell you the things that I'm grateful for. So the first thing I told the last group, the first thing I'm grateful for is my mobility. Okay, mobility is like my ability to move around and get around, because a lot of you already know, I had knee surgery a couple of months ago, so it's been kind of hard for me to get around. I couldn't even really move for the first couple of weeks, right? I had to stay in bed, just get up off the couch, get back down. So the first couple of weeks are hard. So it's and even now I'm still kind of have a cane because I'm still doing physical therapy, and it's been hard because I'm used to being able to do whatever I want physically, right? Jump up and down, sit down, stand up, sit down, go snowboarding. I miss snowboarding. Okay, so I'm really grateful for my mobility, because even though I'm going through rehab with my knee, physical therapy, I still have my legs. I still have them, right? There's a lot of people that don't have legs, and they're not as mobile. Sure, they have a wheelchair and things, but they almost always need help doing things, right? They don't need help with everything, but they still need assistance. I'm grateful for my mobility because I have my body parts, everything's here. Even though it's healing, I'm able to get around. So my mobility is number 1. I'm really grateful for my mobility, okay? Because there's a lot of people in this world that aren't as mobile as you and I, okay? Or Sir Eddie or Ma'am Nalani, okay? So think about that. I'm grateful for that. Number 2, I'm grateful for my friends, like everyone else here. I've been reconnecting with a lot of friends I haven't talked to in a long time. We've actually been FaceTiming each other, besides just texting, because that gets kind of old and boring, right? So being able to see someone's face and connect with them, and see their facial expressions, right? And see their reactions to the funny jokes that you're telling them, or vice versa, or the funny story. So remember, it's so important that we keep that human connection during this time, guys, because that's the quickest way to get depressed and sad. And when you guys have those negative feelings or that negative energy, your immune system lowers, right? And when your immune system lowers, you're more likely to get sick. And now is not the time to get sick. Okay, so remember, I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys live with your grandparents, and if you have older parents, the number one thing is that we all stay healthy for them, okay? So that's number 2 is my friends. I really appreciate my friends. Number 3, kind of like what Ma'am Nalani already said, I'm really grateful for my parents. My parents are older. My dad's 82. My mom's 78. They're getting up there, right? So thank you guys for staying at home and helping keep them safe. I really appreciate it. I know my parents really appreciate you guys staying home, okay? This sucks for everybody, okay? I'm not going to lie. This is... Man, okay, every day is oh my gosh, what am I gonna do today? Oh, it's like yesterday, right? We're all stuck at home, so we're all getting through this together, okay? But on behalf of my parents, I want to thank you guys for staying home and helping everyone save lives, okay? And that's why we're all doing this. That's why we're all stuck at home right now, okay? So I'm grateful for my parents, like super grateful for my parents. Okay, so every day we're going to start like this. We're going to start by saying like what we're grateful for. And every day I want you guys to pick 3 things that you're grateful for. Like tomorrow, I'm going to tell you guys I'm grateful for something else because there are so many things that I'm grateful for. There's so many things that you guys can find in your own lives that you're going to find that you're grateful for, like pizza, ice cream, texting, video games. It's endless, right? Netflix. Boom. There's so many things. So many things. Okay, so let's get serious. Let's bow in. Okay, ready, feet together, hands up. And yeah. Good. Now, we're going to go over some Korean. Okay, if you guys get the answer right first, we're going to give you a good shout out right now. Type in what the word chaya means in English. Go, type it in. Who's going to be the first one? Who's going to be the first one? Type it in. Chaya in English. Who is it? Who is it? Man Nicole's on the computer.
Yahav and Ayla, attention.
Yahav and Ayla. Who?
Yahav
and Ayla. You are correct. Attention stance. Nice job, guys. Way to go. Okay, now, who knows what kunya is in English? Why did I show you what it is? I just showed you what it is. I hope you were paying attention.
They all know it's bow.
Now you guys all know it's bow. Man, Nicole's like, great job, GMS. Okay, let's do another one. What is tea in English? Tea in English.
Yahav and Ayla with the belt.
Again, Yahav and Ayla again? Somebody beat those two. Man, maybe they took some typing classes or something.
Sienna Darling got it.
Oh, Sienna Darling got it first. Never mind. She was, Sienna Darling. Now, also, Cooper, I heard you back on live with us. If you're watching, Cooper, woo! Cooper! Yay! Okay, now, what else? Oh, let's do some more Korean words. Okay, type in, be ready. How do you say uniform in Korean? Right, type it. What does it mean in, oh, wait. I just said it in English.
Wait.
I just ruined it.
But they're saying it in Korean.
Okay, yeah, type it in Korean.
Do I give it to the Korean Justin Yu who had it first?
Oh my gosh, Justin, you got it first.
The Darlings were second.
The Darlings were second. Okay, so uniform is dobok, right? Okay, a couple more because I want to get started with the physical stuff. How do you say instructors in Korean? Instructors in Korean. Type it in. Who's it going to be? That's a tougher one. That's a harder one.
Just try and spell it.
Just try to spell it. Yeah, some of you are saying, I don't even know how to, like, IDK, how to spell it. If you don't know how to spell it, it's okay. Just try to spell it out. We'll get it.
Well, of course, your Korean got it first, but Justin had it.
Okay, Justin, you had it, but that's almost like one of y'all.
Almost cheating.
That's because,
The Smith.
he's part Korean.
Jenna and Sammy got it.
Oh, Jenna and Sammy got it next. Who else got it?
The Darlings.
Oh, the Darlings got it.
Chloe Petrino.
Chloe Petrino. Oh, nice job.
Yeah.
Woo, yeah, okay, good. Okay, so that's all. Oh, how do you say, okay, what is 관장님 in English? 관장님 in English. What is it? Type it in. Type it. Who's got it?
The Darlings were first.
The Darlings are first again.
Jace was
Jace!
second.
Woo, Jace, you got second. Nice job.
And Luca, Grandmaster.
Luca, yay! Nice job!
Good job, everyone.
Okay, good job. Okay, now that's enough Korean because I actually don't know that, man. I don't know a lot of Korean. Shame on me. Shame, right? Okay, did you guys know that I learned how to speak Spanish before I learned how to speak English, and then I learned English and forgot how to speak Korean. So now I'm stuck with English and Spanish, but not that much Korean. Go figure. Okay, now grab your nunchucks, grab your jump ropes, grab your towel chucks, go. Grab your towel chucks, boom, they're gonna grab theirs. And all we're gonna do is pretend we're jumping rope. So remember, like if you guys were here last week, we showed you guys how to do crisscrosses, show them crisscrosses. You can show them too, ma'am. Okay, crisscrosses here. You can do doubles, show them doubles. Right, so you can do a double, you can go double on one side, show them that, double on one side. Yeah, like you're a professional boxer. Okay, so the towel chucks are to keep your body in rhythm. We're going to go for 90 seconds. That's 30 seconds more than last week. We got to make it harder on you guys. Ready? Go. Go. Start warming up with those towel chucks. Go. So now, while you guys are warming, we got some parents too. Yay! Go moms and dads! We love it when moms and dads join their kids. Yeah, this is awesome. Go, work those towel chucks. Work those towel chucks. Yeah, you won those towel chucks. Be one with those towel chucks. Go, go, go. Crank up that music, Sir Ryan. We got a little background music for you guys. Eye of the tiger, baby. Huh? Let's go. We got Rocky in the house. Now, some of you are saying, what's Rocky? Man, you should ask your parents to show you guys Rocky. Watch the whole series. Watch how fired up you get. You're like, you're gonna say. Keep going, keep going. You heard Soretti. This is some serious cardio. Mix it up, Soretti. Man, mix it up. Is she mixing it up? Really? Is she mixing it up? Really? Is she really? Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. Yeah, keep going. There we go. Come on. Oh, don't get tired on me. Oh, someone's on fire right now. Oh, is that Bennett? Oh, nice job. Oh, who else is going really fast? Oh my God, that's Celeste. No wonder. Okay. Yay! Oh, that's a nice combo. Oh, that's Bryce Burns too. Dude, yeah. Woo! Hey, some of you guys are doing like crazy combos. Oh my gosh. Yay! Alright, yeah, you guys are on fire right now. We had one person hit themselves in between the legs. Be careful. Sorry, I just saw one person hit themselves in between the legs. Careful with those towel chucks. Keep going, guys, keep going. Woo! Now, start using them like nunchucks. Go. Start using the towel chucks. Go. So instead of using for jump rope, start using them as towel chucks, as nunchucks. Go. I'm going to grab mine. So go ahead and start using them as nunchucks, okay? So you guys have been learning different moves, okay? So just practice all of them, okay? Whatever they might be. You can keep it simple. You can keep it advanced, right? Good, good, good. There we go. Yeah. Nice job. I'm going to try to go double slinger. Oh, I got that. Woo, double wrist roll. Oh, hello. Oh, I dropped one, and that's okay. It's a towel. Okay, here we go. Keep going, guys. Go. Go. Well, oh, I dropped another one. I'm just going to maybe that's my cue just to go with one. Because I keep dropping the other one. And maybe I can just, now I dropped two, and now I've got to do air chucks. Air chucks. I have air chucks because I lost both of mine. Keep going, guys. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Oh, I'm looking at those skills. Not bad. Oh my gosh, you guys are on fire right now at home. Oh my goodness. Boom. Oh, here we go. My double nunchucks have magically reappeared. Woo! Oh my gosh, my shoulders are on fire, guys. Go. Whoa, with the double. Oh. Woo! Can I go double around the neck? Ah. Keep going, guys. You guys are on fire. Keep going. Nice job. Woo! My back feels cleaner. Whoa. All right, great job. Rest. Whoa, yeah, whoa. Get some water now, guys. Go, go, go. Good, here we go. We're gonna loosen up a little bit. Good, catch your breath. Good, good, good. Okay, deep breath, deep breath. Woo! Oh, I tricked you guys with the hand. Grab my water bottle with this one. All right, thanks to Movie Magic right here. Thank you. Boom! Okay, so, good. Get back on your screen. So, I'm going to show you guys, or Sherry's going to show you guys, I'm going to explain to you in words how to do this next warm-up exercise. So, Sherry's going to start from standing position. Actually, you're going to start in a squatting position, sir. He's going to go backward shoulder roll into S-mount position. Okay, so get a little closer. They can see the S-mount. So your legs are like, kind of like turned over, right? So one's turning this way. It's like an S, X, like an S. Sorry, S is in Shin. Okay, so now he's going to use his hands and swing his legs to the other side with the S, with the S mount. Then the other side again. Then the other side again. Then the other side again. Man Milani's joining him. So now watch. You guys are going to do that 10 times. Not 7, not 10. And then you're going to go backward shoulder roll. Good. Do 10. And then you're going to go forward shoulder roll. Okay, so watch. You guys are going to start with the backward shoulder roll. 10 S mounts. Forward shoulder roll. 10 S mounts. Then you're going to roll back and do the whole thing again, but take away 2. We're going to just do the even number. So then you'll go 8 S mounts, forward roll, 8 S mounts. Then you're going to roll back, 6 S mounts, forward roll, 6 S mounts. So we're going to keep doing this until you guys go 2 and 2. Okay, so you're going to roll back and go 10, roll forward and do 10, then roll back and do 8, roll forward and do 8, roll back and do 6, roll forward 6, roll back 4, roll forward 4. You guys get it, right? So 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. And then you're done. Okay, so once you're done with your 2 rolls forward, 2 rolls back, just sit up and get some water so I can see you guys on my monitor, and then we'll move on. Okay, ready and go. So backward shoulder roll while they, go ahead, go guys, go ahead, go manly roll. Okay, so now while they're doing this with you guys at home, when you guys do your S mounts, you're going to feel it stretch out in your hip flexors. It's going to really engage your core. Remember, that's the one thing we're trying to keep strong while you guys are at home. Okay, so I'm going to fix this. It's a little sloppy. I don't want to look sloppy for you guys. So, okay, so remember, when you guys shift your S mounts from side to side, make sure that your base is like straight. Okay, make sure your center is straight. So if your shoulders are like hunched over this way, or if like your back is like bent wrong, okay, it defeats the whole purpose. You're going to end up like it's going to like pull a back muscle or something. So chest out, shoulders straight. I think they might have a little competition going on right now. There we go. Good, good, good. Okay, so look at that. They're trying to stay synchronized for you. Okay, so keep going, guys. Keep going. Yeah, if your hips are feeling it, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings, like your butt, like your tushy muscles. Okay, so keep going, keep going. There we go. Good. Use those hands to post. Remember, you got to use your hands to post. That's going to help you shift your hips from side to side. Okay? There we go. And breathe. Make sure you guys are breathing throughout this whole exercise. Keep going. Remember, and you're not going to stop until you get down to 2 and 2. So even though we started at 10 and 10, and remember 8 and 8, 6, 6, 4, 4, 2, 2, and then you're done. Okay? So don't rest until you guys are done with your 2 and 2. Okay? Keep going. Keep going. Remember, and the higher your belt color, okay, and the more flexible you are, the easier this should be, because that means your core has been even that much like better trained, right? Because the longer you are at shins, the stronger your core should be, because that's the one thing that we focus on every time you guys are in class. Whether you take kick and flip, whether you guys take safeguard, black belt prep, the martial arts classes, they all revolve around the core. Now, Sir Eddie and Ma'am Milani just got done. Go ahead and get some water. I don't need any, but you guys look like you do. Okay, so catch your breath, good. If you need some water, great. If you don't need water, that's fine too. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, here we go. So up on your feet, everybody. Okay, so another warm-up exercise we're going to do is a proper handstand. So Ma'am Milani, let's pretend you got, so if I was a white belt, right, and I, like, my handstands are horrible, but, so if you guys are like beginners at home, okay, I want to make sure that you guys do handstands properly, because I don't want anybody getting injured. So Ma'am Milani, right into everyone at home, how they're going to do it. Like, let's say if you guys are beginners, and you're saying, oh, I don't know how to do a handstand. Here we go, boom. She's going to explain to you. Go ahead, ma'am.
All right, you're going to start by putting your favorite leg in the front. You're going to start with your arms straight up in the air. I'm going to reach down right in front of my foot. I'm going to kick my back leg straight up.
I'm going to turn you sideways. There you go.
I'm going to start straight up, put my hands down, swing it up. I'm going to let my front leg swing up with my back leg. But my feet leave at different times. My back leg swings up first, and then my front leg. So I put my hands down, up, and then I go back down.
All right, fantastic. So that's how you guys do a cartwheel safely, or a cartwheel. Senior moment. Okay, so handstand. Make sure you guys have enough room around you. We're gonna do it for about a minute. So if you guys like start getting dizzy, it's because you've probably been upside down for too long. Okay, 1 minute, ready, go. Handstands. Make sure now, while you guys are following along at home, make sure you guys aren't practicing handstands next to like any furniture. Make sure that your brothers and sisters, remember, I see a bunch of brothers and sisters training today, which is awesome. Okay, make sure you guys aren't too close to each other. Okay, moms and dads, you don't really have to do this unless you actually know how to do this. Okay, so we don't want you guys getting injured as well. Okay, so if you know how to do a handstand, fantastic. Now, if you still are practicing and you still aren't getting it, all I want you guys to do is practice your donkey kicks. And Ma'am Nalani will show you guys how to do a proper one after this. Donkey kicks are just probably a little bit easier, I think. I think everyone says they're a little bit easier. Okay, so keep going. But by the looks of it, everyone knows how to do a handstand. Looks like, yeah, nice job. Everyone on my screen, everyone can do a handstand. Nice job. Keep going. You guys are doing a great job. Keep going. A few more seconds, okay? And time. Good. And relax. Good. Breathe. Shh. Catch your breath. Good. Catch your breath. There we go. Good. All right. Now, let's do one little quick contest. One quick contest. Handstand contest. It's everybody at home versus Ma'am Nalani and Sir Eddie. They're on one team versus all of you. Everyone at home, you guys are on the same team. You guys are on one team. They're on one team. So it's all of you versus the two of them. There's a lot of people logged in right now. Like a lot. Okay? So this is worth how many burpees, guys? Type it in. Be nice though. How many burpees? Let's keep it reasonable. Not a million. No million. We'll be here like for 500 years.
Chloe says 15.
15? Let's do 5. Great number. 5. I like the 5 part. Let's do 5 because they got to do more stuff. So whoever wins has to do 5 burpees. Now, if they win, everybody at home, you guys have to do 5 burpees. If just one person watching at home beats them, they have to do 5 burpees, okay? Here we go. Now, remember, don't forget, Ma'am Nicole can see you guys on the monitor, so she's going to yell out who wins. Like, she's going to yell out, like, who is the last person on their hands. On your mark, get ready. Get ready. Everyone get to position. Get to ready handstand position. On your mark, hands up. Get set, both hands up. Go, handstand, it's on. Go, handstand. Hold it. Oh, Ma'am Nalani's down. Now it's just already. And a whole bunch of you still at home. Oh my goodness, we still have kids at home on their hands.
Oh, that's Sienna Darlin and
Is that Alan? Oh my gosh. Sienna Darlin still up too?
Yes.
Whoa.
Alan beat everybody.
Alan beat everybody. Woo.
Oh, Alan.
Oh my gosh, Alan. Alan is the champion. Woo. Hey, don't forget. Alan was on your team, not their team, your team. 5 burpees. How excited are you?
So excited.
She's so excited. So Eddie, how excited are you?
I'm pretty stoked right now.
You heard him. He's pretty stoked right now. 5. You guys get to watch them do burpees. Ready and go. 5 of them. 1, 2. Count along with me. 3, 4, 5. Yay. Okay, I'm going to get some water real quick. Now we're going to start the technique portion. Go ahead, grab a quick sip of water. Okay, now we're going to start the technique portion of class. Go ahead, grab a quick sip of water. I'll take some now. Whoa, look at that. It was so fast. Woo! All right, now, so Ma'am Nalani is going to show you guys how to do a single switch, double switch, and triple switch. We're going to try to incorporate that into our shadow sparring a little bit today. So just focus on the technique of it. It's pretty simple, okay? This is once you understand like the basic movement of it, it's super simple, okay? Because it's going to teach you a little bit better rhythm, better flow. So like when you guys are practicing your technique at home, this is going to help you with your tempo and your timing, okay? Ma'am Nalani, so she's going to take center stage here, okay? So she's going to explain to you guys how to do a single switch, double switch, and triple switch, okay? All right, it's all yours, Ma'am Nalani.
All right, everybody, you're gonna get in your fight stance. I like my right leg in the back with my right hand in the back, my left leg forward. Other people like it the opposite with their left leg in the back. Forward you go, right leg in the back for now. I'm gonna start my fight stance. When I say single switch, I just easily switch.
I'm gonna mic you up, ma'am.
Might be somewhere.
There we go.
All right, so single switch again. I just jump, turn my hips all the way to the other side. Double switch, instead of going switch, switch, I'm just gonna cross and uncross my legs. So I'm here, my back leg comes forward, my right leg goes in the back, and then I uncross. If I'm facing this way, I switch and switch. That's your double switch. Triple switch, you put your double switch together with your single switch. So if I'm here, I double switch and then single. Double switch, single. That's your triple switch.
All right, so for 1 minute, I want you guys to practice on your own. You guys are going to practice a single switch, double switch, triple switch on your own. Okay, take your time. Okay, now make sure that you guys change direction, so just don't practice this, the switches like facing one way, sometimes turn this way, sometimes turn that way, but practice all three. So sometimes you're going to throw a single switch, sometimes throw a double switch, sometimes a triple switch. Okay, it's almost going to feel like you're jump roping, but your legs are going to move a little differently. Okay, ready and go. Go. Let's go for about 45 seconds, guys. Go, go, go. Good. Now, while you guys are all practicing along with Sir Eddie and Ma'am Nalani at home, okay, when you guys are practicing your switches, make sure that you are looking in the direction that you are switching. Okay, so like your head shouldn't be turned to the side while your legs are facing one way. Okay, so make sure you guys are looking in the direction that you're switching. Okay, keep going, keep going. Make sure you guys are changing directions. Okay, so if you're standing in one way, that's not really like realistic, right? So in self-defense, things are always happening. Nothing's really stagnant. It's not stale. It's not just in one position. So you want to practice every movement possible in different directions, right? So forward, back, right, left, forward, back, back, forward. Okay, so keep on changing directions while you guys are working on your switches. Pretty simple stuff, guys. So it's literally just moving your legs from the backward positions to the forward position. That's all it is. And then back and forth. Whether you're doing one of them or two of them or three of them, that's really all you're doing is learning how to switch your back foot to your front foot. That's really all you're doing. You're learning how to switch like from front, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. That's all a switch is. Now, time, catch your breath, because when you guys do all these switches and jump roping, your calves are going to get really tight. So all I want you guys to do is this, put one leg forward, one leg back. And so I'm going to turn to the side a little bit for you guys so you guys can see. I'm going to turn this way. Just make sure your back heel's on the floor, and that's how you're going to get a good stretch on your calf muscle. Okay? So stretch that out. Good. Try it. You're going to keep that back heel on the floor. You know what? Let's do this. Let's get downward dog. Go. Everyone, downward dog. We've been learning like yoga poses, right? So show them downward dog. You're going to go walk out your hands. So me and Lonnie, you're going to walk your hands out. So go. She's fixing her hair. Jealous. Jealous. So downward dog. So legs straight out though. So ready? Legs together and heel to the floor. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to get a good stretch in your calf muscle, okay? Good. Remember, elongate. There we go. Good, good, good. There we go. Hips down. There we go. Now she's downward dogging. Try to get that heel. Try to get both heels flat on the floor. It's not going to feel good, but that's called downward dog. Good, good, good. And relax. Stand up on your feet. Woo, how'd that feel, Sweaty? Where do you feel that?
I actually really like that.
Where do you feel that?
My calves, like the top.
Calves, right? Your calves, right? Where do you feel that, Ma'am Nalani?
Right here.
Right there, right? Okay, so that's the muscle we're trying to stretch out, okay? So now, with your switches, right? With your switches, I want you to add kicks. Now, depending on who you are at home, right, your kicks are going to vary. So all my leaders, all my black belts, all the students getting ready for their black belt tests, okay? You guys should be practicing like combination kicks, more advanced kicks like tornado kicks if you have enough room, spin hook kicks, okay? So with the switches though, so for example, like Surrey, do a single switch round kick, roundhouse. Good, so like Ma'am Nalani, do like a single switch spin hook kick. So you guys just practice different kicks with the switches. So you guys can throw a single switch with a kick, you can do a double switch with a kick, a triple switch with a kick, okay? Or you can do like a single switch with 2 kicks, a double switch with like 3 kicks. So mix and match the switches with the kicks. So you can do single kicks, double kicks, like 3 different, okay, mix and match however you want. We're gonna go for 1 minute. Now, all my leaders, all my black belts, right, all my high belts, all my advanced students, make sure you change directions. So, okay, if you're like more like our beginners, it's okay if you guys are like just doing it in one direction into your camera or whatever you're using to watch this right now. So if you guys want to do one direction, that's fine. All the advanced students, I gotta see you. I gotta watch you guys on monitor. Make sure that you guys are always changing directions, okay? We're gonna do this for 90 seconds. It's a minute and a half. Okay, that's like 30 seconds longer than we've been doing everything from last week. So we're going to have to build you guys up. Now that some of you guys have been working out like every day, some of you have been working out more than once a day, we have to try to challenge you. We're going to try to challenge you cardio-wise this week, okay, and endurance-wise, right? So muscle endurance. 90 seconds, ready and go. Let's see it. Go. Now, while you guys are following along with Mandalani and Seretti, okay, so when you guys are practicing your techniques, make sure that you focus on technique. Okay, so if your kick requires your chamber, or like, if it requires like pointing your toes, if it requires like pivoting left, pivoting right, looking behind your shoulder, make sure you guys really go step by step with each kick. And your switches, right? So even a switch or a double switch has technique to it. And now with anything else that's physical, make sure you guys are breathing. Shh, breathe out, exhale, use your breathing. That's going to really determine like how much control you have with each movement. So if you're forgetting to breathe, a couple of things, your timing will be off, but number two, you might get dizzy, you'll start to get a little bit lightheaded, but also that, you'll get tired a lot faster. So if you notice that yourself getting like really tired already, because we've only gone like 30 seconds, try breathing bigger. Breathe big, and then exhale slow. So big exhale. And then there we go, and then big inhale. Big inhale, there we go, so breathe. Excellent job. Ooh, nice spin kick. Ooh, I just saw that on my monitor, nice job. Whoa, there we go, whoa, nice, whoa, tornado. Cool, that was cool. Oh, tornado spin hook kick. Oh, nice, that was pretty cool. Yo, who threw that? There we go. That was sweet. Whoever threw that combination, that looked really cool. Go, keep going. Don't forget to change direction. Okay, remember, for all my high belts, advanced students, you guys have to make sure you change directions. Keep going. Oh, I just saw a sweep. Oh, yeah, someone just threw a sweep. That is like a kick. There we go. Keep going, everybody. You guys are on fire right now. I saw side kicks. Oh, I saw a spin back kick. Oh, it was a roundhouse spin hook kick. That was beautiful. Nice job, whoever that was. The names are too small, so I can see you guys, but I can't make out the name or the faces, so I'm going to try to give you guys shout-outs, just, to whoever's throwing it. I don't know the names, but great job. You guys are looking awesome. Oh, spin. That was like an axe kick. Someone did like a tomahawk kick. That was pretty cool. That was like a full split, so that was cool too. Oh, that was pretty cool. That was like two tornadoes in a row. Someone just did two tornadoes in a row. Nice job with this double switch. So you guys are on fire right now. Keep going. Keep going. Nice job, guys. And time. Good. Now, catch your breath, everyone. Breathe. Deep breath. Okay, deep breath. Now, we're going to go 5 atomic push-ups. So if you're saying, I kind of remember the word, I don't remember what it looks like. So Seretti, Ma'am, Nalani face each other. So remember, when you guys do your atomic push-ups, you're going to start with your hips and then way back. So your arms are locked out straight and your hips are way back. Now, hips are way back. Now, that's going to be one position. The other position is in the down position of your push-up. So there's only 2 positions. That's one position. The down position on the push-up is another. Now, for if you guys are beginners, I want 5. For all my advanced students, I want 10. Ready, go. Either 10 or 5, depending on who you are. If you are a low belt or a beginner and you think you can do 10, go for it. And now if you're an advanced student and black belt, you're saying, I can probably do like 12 or 15. Do a couple or more. If you're saying, remember, I'm just picking 5 and 10 just to kind of like be general. Because I know the majority of people are watching right now. We have different range belts right now watching. So we have some beginners at home. We have a lot of leaders on right now. We have a lot of the black belts are logged on right now. A lot of our advanced students. I see a whole bunch of black belt prep students. So you guys should definitely be able to do, the 10 part, right? So beginners, it's cool if you can only do 5. Okay, as soon as Ma'am Nalani and Seretti are done, that means probably most of you are done. Okay. Good, looks like they're done. Good, yeah, that feels pretty good. Okay, now, if you guys have been logging on like every day and every week with us, so next exercise is going to be a half Superman. I don't know who names these, but I'm thinking when you create like a move or like an exercise or a trick, pretty sure you get to name it. So that's how it is like with like free skiers and like snowboarders, like adventurers, when they're the first ones to like trailblaze or like discover something, that gets named after them. So whoever named it half Superman, don't know. Maybe Superman figured it out. Don't know. Maybe Superman might be on the show one day. Okay? Shin's live. I don't know. Maybe. So ready. Man the line. Show them half Superman, please. So they're going to start in push-up position. So all it is, everybody, if you're at home following along, all it is, so pretend I'm in push-up position. It's going to be opposite arm, opposite leg off the ground. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So show them, sir. Show them, ma'am. We're going to do this for 45 seconds. Ready, go. So while you guys are joining them at home, when you guys do your half Supermans, make sure your hips and your shoulders are square to the floor. That means you're facing the floor. Okay, so that means your entire, both shoulders, your shoulders, your hips are facing the floor. And then the opposite arm and opposite leg is taken off the floor. And then the other side, and then the other side. It's like you have 4 legs to a table. You're going to take 2 of the opposite legs off the table, like off the ground, and you put those legs back on. Then you take the other 2 legs on the table off the floor, and then you put it back down. So pretend your body is a table. And you got to take the opposite legs off the ground, but only 2 at a time. Not 3, not 1, only 2 at a time. Okay? A few more seconds. Keep going. You want to really stretch your back out. So if you have your tushy in the air, try to put your hips down a little lower. Not so low that you collapse on your face, because that's always bad. Okay? And time. Catch your breath. Great job, guys. So if that's easy for you, that means you have a really strong core. That means you have a really good center of gravity. Okay? And if it's harder for you, that's fine, because remember, you have to start somewhere. So if you're having a hard time with that move, it's not really a beginner move. I'd say it's more like an intermediate to advanced movement. Okay? So it's totally okay if that was really hard for you, that's totally okay. Okay? Now, up on your feet. Good, because we're still kind of stretching out, warming up, but not really. And I don't know, we have some older kids logged in, so we have to make sure that their stretch is still good. So all I want you guys to do is this. I want to cross, hook, cross with a big roundhouse and another spin hook kick. So ready, she's going to go in the camera, cross, hook, cross, big roundhouse spin hook kick. Good, and then Man Milani's going to show you go. She's going to cross, hook, cross, roundhouse spin hook kick. And then they're going to change directions. Okay, so the punch combo is a cross, hook, cross. The kick combo is going to be a roundhouse spin hook kick. Ready, go. Now, while you guys are at home following along with Sir Eddie and Man Milani, if you're practicing with siblings and you don't have enough room, take turns. So you go, then your brother or sister goes, then you go. Then if you're practicing with mom and dad, take turns. Mom goes, actually, you know what? You go first, then mom goes. And then you go first. If practicing with dad, I think there's a dad out there too. Dad goes, and you go, boom, boom, back and forth, okay? If you have a lot of room, some of you guys, I think we have 1 or 2 people practicing in their garage, and you have the entire garage right now, which is cool, okay? You have a lot of room, so that's cool, okay? A lot of people have been practicing outside, so I don't know if it's raining still, I don't think so, but, okay? So every chance you get to be outside, because that's going to keep you sane. Good, deep breath, make sure you guys are breathing. Okay, we've been talking about this every day. Make sure you guys are breathing breathe throughout this exercise. Breathe. Shh. Inhale, exhale. There we go. And now time and relax. Good. Deep breath. Catch your breath. There we go. Deep breath. Deep breath. There we go. Awesome. Now, next punch combination is going to be a hook, cross, hook. So it's going to be the opposite of what we just did. So instead of doing a cross, hook, cross, it's going to be a hook, cross, hook. Okay? And for right now, we're going to throw the kick out, but instead we're going to add in a sprawl. So Eddie's going to show you first. He's going to go hook, cross, hook, sprawl. Good. Then Man Milani's going to show you hook, cross, hook, and then sprawl. Okay? Make sure you guys change directions, okay? We're going to do this for about 45 seconds. Ready, go. Time begins now. Go, go, go. So the punch combination is a hook, cross, hook, and then you're going to, instead of a kick, you're going to add in a sprawl. Go, go, go. Let's see it. Go. Work that body. Let's see it. Go. So hook, cross, hook with the sprawl. Make sure you guys are using your hands to post. Don't forget, you guys have been learning a lot of new terminology, except, right, if you're a beginner out there, you've been learning a lot of new terminology. For all my advanced students, all the hype belts, right, this is kind of like review for you. So be intense. For all my advanced students, add more speed. Add more power to your punches. Right? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Keep going a few more seconds, guys. Hang in there. Breathe. Hang in there. Breathe. Oh, I think Sori's taking it up a notch. Keep up with them. Oh, Man Milani just took it up a notch. Oh, they're going fast. Burn out now as fast as you can for 5, 4. Burn out. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, go ahead and get some water, guys. Catch your breath. Get some water. Great job. We're not done yet, though, so get water and come on back. Good. Don't disappear. Get some water and come back, guys. All right, very nice, very nice. Oh, thank you. Woo! Good, deep breath. Good, catch your breath, guys. Okay, great job. Now, go ahead and grab your weight. Grab both of your weights, but you're gonna need both. But we're gonna use one at a time, but at some point we might need two. Okay, so grab your weights. Grab one, my bad. Grab one weight. Go ahead, Ma'am Milani, so already grab your water bottles. So we've been using water jugs because we have them for emergencies here at Shin's because we're required to have water bottles for our childcare license. So, okay, so if you guys don't have water jugs, remember you guys, most of you do. Yeah, 5-pound dumbbells are cool. 5-pound dumbbells for all the bigger kids, like the older grade. We got a bunch of high school kids, junior high school kids. If a 10-pound dumbbell, if you can lift that with both arms, a lot of you can, because we are using the weights at home. For right now, we're gonna do like conditioning, but we're gonna condition on this. So different days we'll condition on different like body parts. Sometimes we'll work on your arms. Sometimes we'll work on like your chest or your shoulders and your back, legs. But a lot of the times when you guys use your weight at home, we're gonna really focus on this. Okay? So for right now, pick a knee, put one knee down and 1 foot up. So post up with 1 foot. And then grab your weight, grab your weight. You're gonna grab your weight, you're gonna start on the leg that's posted. Okay, so you're gonna grab that weight and angle. And remember, you're gonna angle that weight upward and to the side. So like a 45-degree angle. I want you guys to do that for 30 seconds. Ready, go. Follow along with these two, okay? So if you guys aren't quite sure on like the proper technique, follow along right there with these two. Okay, follow along with these two. There we go. Okay, so you're gonna, with your posted leg, let's say pretend this was my posted leg, I'm gonna grab my weight, and I'm just gonna keep my arms straight. Lock your arms out. If your arms are bent, you're cheating. That's a different, you're gonna work your shoulders and your back, and we don't want that. We're gonna focus on your abs. Okay, keep them straight. How your arms feel? How you feeling good? Yeah. Feel good, sir? I can feel it. He feels it. It's just a little water jug, but they both feel it. Okay, good. Switch legs. Go. Other side. If your abs are on fire, you guys, we're gonna get shredded together. Okay? Well, we guys might as well turn this. Go ahead and go. So while you guys are following along with Sir Eddie and Ma'am Milani, just okay. Since we're all at home and you guys are on this physical distancing thing, we're all in it right now. So we might as well get shredded. Shredded meaning like washboard stomach. We might as well. Okay? Summer's coming up. Beach bodies. Let's go. Let's go. Get shredded with us. Let's go. Go, go. Make sure your arms are straight. I see some of you with your arms bent. If your arms are bent, if it's too heavy, ask mom and dad to help you with a different, something that's a little lighter. So if you have to cheat by bending your arm, that probably means the weight is too heavy. But if the weight's not too heavy and your arms are bent, you're just being lazy. So don't be lazy. Okay, arms straight. If the weight is not heavy, arms straight. Good job. And now time. Good. Catch your breath. Now we're going to do Turkish getup. Okay, so I think whoever invented this was from Turkey. I'm just guessing that was it. Turkish getup. So watch. They're all going to show you. Watch. I don't think Ma'am Milani has done these before. Maybe she has. So whichever arm you have your weight on, that leg is bent and posted. The other leg is straight and to the side. This leg is to the side. So there we go. Go into the camera, sir, Eddie. There we go. And then left leg is out to the side. You guys see him right here? So whichever arm is up with the weight, that leg is posted. The opposite leg is out to the side. Now he's gonna lift that water jug up. He's gonna post with that hand, and then he's gonna put your knee down. There you go. There you go. And then stand up. Now he's gonna repeat the process on the way down. He's gonna squat down without bending his arm. So everyone focus on his arm here. Post hand with his hand. Drop down and get back in the same position. Okay, so however you get up, you got to repeat the process going back. It has to be identical. You can't skip a step. So it takes you like 3 or 4 steps to go up. It should take you 3 or 4 steps to come back down. Ready? Go. This is going to be the final exercise for today. Okay, but we're going to do each side for 90 seconds. That's 3 minutes with this one drill, because this is a really big movement. Because you're starting and finishing from the floor. And think about that. Think about the body mechanics of getting up and laying back down. There's a lot of different movements from the bottom you stand up and then going back to the floor. Okay, think about how many different muscles are working and engaged right now. Keep your arms up. That's the only way you're going to benefit from this drill. Okay, keep your arms straight. Arms straight, and don't bend your arms, guys. Don't bend your arms. You got to do this entire thing without bending your arms. That's going to be the hardest part. Okay, when you guys do your Turkish get-ups, the hardest part is keeping that arm straight and straight up. Now, if it's too easy for you, get a heavier weight for next time. You don't have to do it now, but if you're doing this right now, so listen to my voice while you guys are doing this. If the weight is too light and you're saying, whoa, this is too easy, get something a little bit heavier next time. Just a little bit. You can use a backpack. Backpacks are really good because you can add and take away books. You can like add a book, take away a book, right? Or like whatever else has weight. Okay, how do you feel, Sir Eddie?
Awesome.
You guys, he feels awesome. How do you feel, Nilani?
Great.
Yeah, great.
Great.
Woo! Shaka! Good, switch arms. Go, everyone switch sides now. So that means the other leg is going to be posted, right? So remember, posted meaning like foot up, right? So other arm, the same arm side, that leg is posted. The opposite leg is straight on the floor and to the side. Keep going. Listen to my voice while you guys are doing this. You're going to do it for 90 seconds. Keep going. Make sure that arm that's holding your jug or your, looks like a laundry detergent or your dumbbell, okay? Make sure that arm is straight. Point it up towards the ceiling. Don't point it side to side. And don't use that weight to swing you up and down. Okay, so that arm has to not only point straight up, it has to be still. Like you're balancing a stick on your nose. So like if you guys were balancing like a stick on your nose, you can't really, there can't be a lot of movement, right? With your head or your, right? So if you move your head too much, the stick is going to fall off. So with that weight, pretend you're holding, remember, you're holding that weight up, and it has to be completely up and still, okay? You can't swing it from side to side. That one arm can't have any motion, okay? It has to be literally like just stagnant. It has to be in one position. Let's go, keep going. And if you fall backwards, like I think we just saw someone fall backwards, it's okay. Brush yourself off and go again. Keep going. If you fall back, that might mean your weight is too heavy. So remember, we're going to adjust. You guys can we're going to have to play around with this because I don't know what you guys have at home. So depending on what you're using at home, like dumbbells are obviously the best because, they're like one thing and it has a thing for your grip, your hand. Water jugs are great. We've been using water jugs there, like kettlebells, right? So.
Went and got the Tide.
Oh, someone just got the Tide.
James.
Yes, who did?
James Marcacini.
James Marcacini went and got the Tide. Nice job, buddy. Keep going. A few more seconds, everybody. And now time. Good. Catch your breath. Breathe. Now watch. This is not going to feel good. You're going to hold your weight out like this. And you're going to keep your chin down and looking straight. And you're going to turn that weight from side to side. But this is the hardest part. Don't move your chin. Wherever, let's say my chin is here, right? So I'm going to keep my chin in one position. My arm is straight and locked. My legs are slightly bent. They're not fully bent. They're just a little bent. My arms are locked out. My chin is down in one position. And I'm going to turn that weight from side to side, all the way to the side. Like in front of you doesn't count. That weight's got to be almost behind you. So depending on how flexible your shoulders are, will determine how far to the side you can go. My shoulders, because I've done too many sports and have had injuries, I can't go as far on one side. Like this side's looser. So go according to how far you can go. You guys, your abs are going to be burning, okay? 90 seconds. I dare my high belts, all my leaders. I'm challenging you guys not to stop for 90 seconds. For my lower belts, for our beginners, for our moms and dads that haven't really been working out every single day, your abs are going to be burning in about 20 to 30 seconds. You're going to go, whoa. My leaders, my advanced students, black belts, I'm challenging you guys not to stop for the 90 seconds. So Eddie and Ma'am Nilani, they're not going to stop either. This is not going to feel good. I'm not going to lie to you. This is not going to feel good. Here we go. Get ready. Get in position. So remember, legs slightly bent, Arms are out. My chin's going to stay in one spot. I'm not allowed to move my chin. 90 seconds. Ready? Go. Go. Turn that weight from side to side. Go. Go. You're going to control the movement with your core. Go. Keep going. Turn that weight from side to side. Don't forget, you're not allowed to move your head. Your chin has to stay in one position the entire time. You can move everything else. Like your feet have to stay in place, right? Your feet don't move, right? But between your neck all the way down to your toes, you're allowed to shift them from side to side. You cannot move your chin though, okay? That's what's controlling this exercise, okay? So keep going, keep going. Keep going, go, go, go. Make sure that your hands are shoulder level. Some of you have your weight way down low. That's not going to work. Your arms have to be shoulder level. Oh, now you guys are going, oh my God, I just saw a good facial expression. Like, oh my goodness, like now it hurts. Okay, good. You're going to feel a difference now. Don't bend your arms. Some of you are bending, yeah, keep that weight up. I just saw, don't get lazy on me. I told you guys, 90 seconds is not going to be easy. Lock your elbows out. I see some of you doing this. Okay? That's going to work your shoulders. And I want to work this right now. So arms straight out. Arms straight out. Go. Arms straight out. Lock them out. Lock them out. And keep your chin in one spot. Keep going. Go faster. So ready? Manuel, how do you feel? How do you feel? Keep your arms up. Shoulder level. Shoulder level. Shoulder level. Shoulder level. Now time. Hold that weight. Hold that weight. Shoulder level. Bend your legs. Horse stance. Horse stance. Horse stance. Everyone copy them. Horse stance. Horse stance. Horse stance. Get your tushy down. Oh, somebody just challenged you.
Let's go, guys.
So he said, let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Horse stance. Horse stance. Horse stance. Horse stance. What happened to horse stance? What happened to horse stance? Time. Woo! Air five. Air five, guys. Right here. Air five. Nice job. Air five. Air five. Air five. Air five.
Oh, we know there's water exploding.
Air five. Good. Shoulders up and nose splits. Down to the floor. Go, go, go. So I'm going to make some announcements while you guys are stretching. Good. Good. Drop down. There we go. Good. Drop down. So, I don't know. I've been hearing about this Tiger King thing. I don't know why you guys are stretching. I don't know who. I've never seen Tiger King.
It's not really appropriate for their age.
Oh, it's not really appropriate for your age. Don't be watching Tiger King.
It's trash.
Keep going, guys. Breathe. Shh. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys are like all the way down. Nice job. Whoa, don't fall asleep, Celeste. Oh my gosh, who's got this? Whoa, nice stretches. Yeah. Is that Charlotte all the way down too? Don't fall asleep, Charlotte. Let's go. Looking good, guys. Whoa, there's a bunch of you guys with full splits. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, there's like half of you with full splits. You guys must have a lot of free time on your hand at home. You guys, like stretching at home, like is good, especially like you have all this time. Like they're so boring, right? If you get bored, stretch and watch TV. You'll be surprised. Like you can watch a whole movie. And you're like, oh my gosh, did I just really do that in my splits for 2 hours? Huh? Right? Okay. Great job. How do you feel, sir Eddie?
Feels great, sir.
He's like, I feel great, sir.
I think Cohen's our only male.
Oh, Cohen's our only male with the full splits?
Oh, Cole Harbor.
Oh, Cole Harbor, of course. Of course.
Wonderful.
Tyro, you're so close.
Tyro. Man Nicole says you're super close.
I love you, Ty.
Yay! Is that Mayana? Oh my gosh, don't fall asleep either, Mayana.
My mind.
There's a whole bunch of people with the splits.
My mind.
Oh, Ma'am Celeste, she's starting to get it back. She's starting to get it back, Ma'am Celeste. She's almost there. Yeah, it's instead of sad, it's just kind of like bummer.
That's sad.
It's just so sad. Woo! We miss you guys so much, man. We miss you guys so much. Okay, now time. Catch your breath. Good. Shake it out. Good. Now don't forget. Okay, so remember, you guys stay connected. I know it's like I don't know what week this is, like week 3 or 4 or 5 for you guys, right? So I know this is like it's gonna drag out. It's gonna go through April. It's gonna go through May. Okay, we've got to let this virus go away. Okay? So remember, don't forget why we're doing this. Like on behalf of my parents, thank you so much for staying home and being safe and helping save lives. My parents are older, okay? Okay, and like even though they're really strong, like they're older, and I just don't want to chance anything to happen to them. If your parents are older, same thing. We don't want them getting sick. If you have grandparents that are still alive, you're fortunate to have grandparents still alive. We don't want them to get sick. We don't want people with like pre-existing conditions like diabetes, people that are going through like cancer treatment. It's really, really important that all those people, we can't get them more sick, or we can't get them sick at all. Okay, so thank you guys for joining in. Don't forget, we're going to be using the towel chucks as our jump ropes every day. So make sure you guys have them with you. Make sure that, remember also, if your weight is getting too light, like some of you look like it was like way too easy, try to have different things next to you, like a smaller water bottle, a bigger water jug. You might like have different weights near you. Right, you could have like maybe a math book. I know those are really big and heavy for the junior high school kids and the high school kids. Like a science book. Your backpack makes an excellent weight, guys. Just make sure that the straps are like tight around so it doesn't poke you in the eye. Like if you hold your backpack up, I don't want the actual straps to poke you by accident. So if I'm telling you, backpacks make amazing weights because you can add stuff to it and you can take stuff out, right? Clutches, if you guys have like a clutch for all the girls with purses. Okay, so what else? Pillowcases can work. Oh, that's right. Some people have been using pillowcases. And you can add stuff. Same thing. You can add stuff and take stuff away. Or and then you can use like dry bags of rice or like dry bags of beans. You can put that in your pillowcases. So you guys will notice like certain things that we do with the weights will be easy and certain things will be harder. So I want you guys to be able to switch out your weights. Just like if you were like really at the gym, like you know how there's like different dumbbells at the gym and like you can pick and choose which weight you want to use for a particular exercise. So okay, so that's for like your homework. So by tomorrow, try to figure out how you can use different things at home. If you don't have actual dumbbells, try to figure out how you can use different things at home for different weights. And my suggestion is using either a pillowcase or like a backpack. And then you can add stuff, take stuff out. Okay, great job today. We miss you guys, okay, like a lot. And we can't wait to see you guys here tomorrow, okay? Don't forget, join in at 4 and 5 if you want. If you're bored, you got nothing else going on.
See Toby.
Okay? And if you remember, Toby makes an appearance. Sometimes Toby's really funny. It's like Toby is really funny. He's a character. Okay, so 4 o'clock for Toby stuff. Okay, 5 o'clock for like a harder workout. Awesome. Here we go. Ready for you to get your hands up and try it. Kunya. Here we go. We're going to fist in the middle. Here we go. Me and Milani. She's going to break us out today.
And last shins on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shins. Good. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Great job, guys.